This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Pihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Umno President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi was taken to the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court this morning, where he was met with a large group of supporters clad in red, chanting slogans and holding placards in support of the former Deputy Prime Minister. The crowd of about 200 people included some prominent Umno leaders, such as their former Umno Youth Chief Khairi Jamaluddin, former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak, and several more. However, when the crowd was blocked from following Khairi and Party Secretary General Anwar Musa into the courthouse, they became restless and began pushing and shoving, prompting police clad in riot gear to hold back the group. Zahid was slapped with 27 charges of money laundering of 71.97 million ringgit, 8 charges of receiving gratification to the tune of 21.25 million ringgit, and 10 charges of criminal breach of trust totaling 20.69 million ringgit, bringing the total charges brought against him today to 45. He was released shortly before 2 p.m. after posting bail. The court set the bail at 2 million ringgit payable in 2 installments, with 1 million ringgit paid today and the remainder to be paid before the 26th of October. The next date of mention will be on the 14th of December. Zahid was required to surrender his passport to the court.
Jadi saya harap supaya ahli juga bertenang dan jangan bertindak membuat tindakan yang melulu. Kita biarlah proses perundangan ini berjalan dengan lancar dan kita berdoalah supaya Datuk Seri Zahid, Presiden Parti, akan dapat pembicaraan yang adil dan terus.
In the wake of the charges against Zahid, 2 companies that were mentioned in the charge sheets filed against him saw their share prices plunge sharply on Bursa Malaysia. MyEG Services Berhad took a 37-cent hit and suspended trading pending a statement to clarify speculation on its involvement in the said charges. Meanwhile, Datasonic Group Berhad dived 18.5 cent. According to the charge sheets, 3 of the charges brought against Zahid were for accepting 24 checks totaling 13.25 million ringgit between July 15, 2016 and February 8, 2017 from a company called Mastoro Kenny IT Consultant and Services to help it secure a MyEG project. However, MyEG clarified that the company and its board had no knowledge of any dealings with Mastoro. MyEG also received a written confirmation from the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission that the company and its board of directors are not part of the investigations on Zahid. Meanwhile, Datasonic Group Berhad denied that it paid Zahid to secure a government contract to supply chips for passports. Meanwhile, the Kuala Lumpur High Court ruled today that the rightful owners of the super yacht Equanimity are the 1MDB subsidiaries 1MDB Energy Holdings Limited and 1MDB Global Investment Limited. This came as a judgment in default as no one came forward to challenge the claim made by the Malaysian government and 1MDB. According to lawyer Sitpa Selvaratnam, who leads the government team claiming ownership of the vessel, the defendants in the case were well aware of the proceedings today and were served a notice 2.5 months ago. However, they did not file an appearance at all. The sale of the vessel is still ongoing. The Equanimity was seized in Indonesia and then handed over to Malaysian authorities. It entered the spotlight when the United States Department of Justice stated that it was purchased by fugitive businessman Low Teck Joe with money amounting to $250 million siphoned out of 1MDB. 3 people were killed and 12 more are still missing after a landslide struck Paya Terubong in Penang this afternoon. A report by the Fire and Rescue Department states that officers were alerted of the 1:56 p.m. incident at a construction site for a highway project linking Paya Terubong to Relau. 4 shipping containers that were housing workers were buried in the landslide. The report also states that 10 workers could still be trapped in those containers. The Star quoted an Indonesian construction worker for saying that 3 of his family members were trapped inside a container. They also quoted State Exco member Fi Bun Po, confirming the 3 deaths that resulted from the incident. Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning. And that is all for today's bulletin, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit like, share, comment, follow and subscribe. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching and enjoy your weekend.